What's going on, everybody? It's Wednesday, hump day. Also, most importantly, it is What the Fuck News Day at the end of the day. This is What the Fuck News. And by now, I think you guys know who we are. He's Blaze. I'm Glick. We've been doing this shit. We become like the new dynamic duo up in this bitch. I'm just saying.
Man, I know. Connor's healing up rather well. He made an announcement. He might be coming back here in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I know Jeff's got his new job rolling. He's going on that, so it takes him away a little bit more. So, yeah, your number one source in news of fockery. I like that. Connor is coming. Ooh, that reminds me of a funny joke I heard the other day. What's wet and sticky and falls from the sky? And no, not Connor. The second coming of Jesus. What's up, Benji?
You know what? I'm gonna leave the comments alone. You're in charge of the comments.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So how'd your interview go last night? I was unable to catch it.
Unfortunately, we were having a lot of technical difficulties.
That's right. I heard X did the same thing on Monday, so you're good.
Yeah, on his end, his connection was not the greatest, but we tried to power through for about an hour, and it was like, let's call this and reschedule. So rescheduled it for September 10th. So shout out to James Luker. He's going to be a really good guest. Just unfortunately, some technical difficulties, but we'll get it done one way or another. Plus,
man, September 10th. I'm going to be busy that night, but good luck. That is there's a debate I'm going to watch that night and probably pull my hair out.
Well, Blaze, I don't know if you know this or not, but What the Fuck News is brought to you by the Nonsensical Network. And the great thing about that, if you're not able to watch live, we have social media everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. We also do the shows live Monday through Sunday on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And you can listen anytime, any place, wherever you want to listen to the replays. Anywhere you listen to podcasts at, all at the Nonsensical Network, or simply go to bio.link/nonsensical network, and you can listen to the replays. You don't have to watch live.
Sweet. You mean I can catch you guys like in Syndicate now? That is awesome. Reruns.
Yeah, pretty much. We're basically syndicated, man.
So I'm not gonna lie. So for those of you who don't know, I have a very loose job schedule. I DoorDash while going through college, and it works with my schedule. But I got a lot of listen time, and I can catch up on all these old shows and stuff right there on. I prefer Spotify, but all those other important favorite podcasting apps. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought you guys had to cancel the show Sunday because of birthday parties, but apparently Jeff's not here tonight because of birthday parties. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Was there no show on Sunday?
No, they didn't do on Sunday.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It was. I thought they were doing birthday parties, and it was Kevin's birthday or something Sunday. So
yeah, I know Jeff said he was family time, especially with school starting up again. Everybody's trying to get in those last minute activities with their family before they go officially back to school. So I get that.
I don't think Jeff's kids go to school. Yeah, 100% honest. I don't think those kids go to school. I don't even know if they have schools in Mexico, to be honest with you.
You're saying Jeff's kids are feral? Man, no, I'm joking. Jeff's not here to defend himself or his children.
Those kids, they're definitely feral, like their dad.
Well, yeah. Well, I was going to say, yeah. I mean,
the apple. No, Jeff's got.
Jeff would make a good Wolverine variant. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he could be like a Wolverine garden gnome variant.
There you go. Like that. Oh man, never mind. I'm gonna save that spoil alert for Friday. Oh man, I can't wait till Friday. Anyway, I'll use that joke
Okay,
on
yeah,
Jeff
go ahead,
Friday night.
Vince. I got you. Connor.
I was trying.
Jeff isn't barely. Yeah. I think Jeff was one of the experiments on Dr. Moreau's island.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no, so yeah, Jeff, I think they're doing not only for Kevin, his son, but also for his sister-in-law. She's 16 now, I think.
Okay.
So I think they're combining both birthdays I think they're doing it tonight. I could be wrong. I don't know. Mexico's got some I mean, they're not weird, but I guess like for birthdays and shit like that, they I mean, obviously they like go all out mariachi bands and
yeah. Hell
like
yeah.
mariachi bands and shit like that, or merengue bands or something. I don't know. I can't remember what he told me. I know. One night. I know one night we were doing the show, and it was back when it was just him and I, and I'm like, "What is all that goddamn noise in the background, Jeff?" Because he was out on the porch, and he was like, "The fucking neighbors are having a birthday party. They got a goddamn mariachi band, and they've been out there playing since noon."
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ.
I'd be over there fucking having fun with them. Like, make this a neighborhood block party. Let's do this up
man.
right.
I mean, you got a mariachi band.
It's got a freaking street taco stand. I'm there. It's like a fucking party automatic. You bring in a taco stand.
Oh yeah. Well, somebody was cooking up some tacos and stuff. Might not have been a taco stand, but they probably had somebody's grandma was up in there cooking for the birthday party. But yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully we'll see Jeff back on Saturday night for our normal shenanigans. He's supposed to be up with you on Friday because you guys are doing your big Deadpool show.
Yes, Friday night. Jeff is supposed to be joining me, and I think Sean, a buddy of mine that was up on a Saturday night a few weeks ago. And then maybe a couple other people. I'm still waiting on some confirmations, but there will be spoilers. So if you haven't watched Deadpool yet, oh well, shit out of luck.
Like I told you guys last night when I talked about like I told you guys last night when I told you about Blaze's upcoming show this Friday. He said, "Fuck all you motherfuckers if you haven't seen it. He's going to spoil it, and if you don't that, you can lick his brown eye."
It's been out for like 3 weeks already, almost. So yeah. I mean, by the time we talk about it, well, yeah, it'll be 3 weeks Friday.
I did hear today that it surpassed the $1 billion mark.
Oh, I'm not, dude. I am not surprised, man. That movie was adequately hyped. Like it wasn't overhyped and it wasn't underhyped. So.
No, it was good. So you got 2 days, y'all. If you haven't seen it yet, you got 2 days. And if you're listening to this on the podcasting platforms, you got 1 day because I'll probably get this up tomorrow if I don't get it up tonight. But you got 1 to 2 days to go watch Deadpool. Otherwise, here come the spoilers.
I don't condone movie piracy. But I have heard there is a gnome with a secret link. So if you want to get a hold of that, if you want to get a hold of that gnome, if you want to get a hold of that gnome, the bio link in the ticker. Yeah,
down there in the old. What's going on, John? What's going on with you?
What's up, John?
Yeah, down there in the old ticker, hit up the bio link and request the services of the pirate gnome, and he'll get you that link so you can watch Deadpool.
He's a swashbuckling pirate gnome.
He's here for the booty, and that's all.
He's here for the booty. All right.
Anywho, shall we dive into the news that makes us say what the fuck? Please.
Yeah. I guess I will start with with I brought a couple stories with me, like 4 of them. Let me bring up the first one so I can remember in my brain what I'm talking about. So this one actually came out on the 13th. It was published by NBC New York Channel 4 News. Props out to the Channel 4. Apparently back on March 31st, 2023, this guy took his daughter to the Museum of Ice Cream in New York City. But he's filed a lawsuit against him because apparently he jumped in the sprinkle pool and he broke his ankle. You know those ball pits at like Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese or some shit? Like I guess he jumped
Yeah.
into that and not realizing that the balls don't float on a pool of water and it's like a shallow floor, and he broke his ankle. Now he's suing the museum because he's not thinking. He's not
He's an
thinking.
idiot.
Yes, he's one of those reasons we have warning signs in life.
Yes. Well, and most of those ball pits, we'll call it a ball pit for those are for children.
That was my first thought too. It's like
Yeah.
I get it. You go to an ice cream museum and you're all full of fucking ice cream and sugar and you're getting all rowdy with your kid and you're like, ooh, ball pit. Don't do it if you're not a kid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you do it, practice common sense. like be a decent human being, man. I don't know, because first and foremost, I didn't even know there was such thing as an ice cream museum, and I kind of want to go now.
I do too. Apparently, there's a few locations in the New York area that is the Museum of Ice Cream in New York City. I didn't do any like digging into the actual like ice cream place, but that's definitely something I'm gonna circle back to. I love ice cream.
We are professional journalists here, Blaze, and I need you to come correct with a full-on journalistic investigation so you have all the answers to the questions that I need to know.
Fuck yeah, 31 flavors of fun. I'm there.
Can That's Baskin Robbins. That's not a museum.
It's still ice cream related, except my joke.
Yeah.
No. But I guess the company has this advertising thing like back in 2019 where it was like prospective customers, if they're ready to jump in or dive into fun or iconic sprinkle pool, unquote unquote. So you did. You keep the scoop on it, Blaze. Ah, damn it. Dig in. See, I'm not paying attention. That's so democratic.
That's right. No.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say he committed a crime per se, other than making the bad choice of jumping into a kid's toy. But I mean, I wouldn't say like a criminal. Definitely, I would definitely put him in the category of being an asshole, though. Absolutely.
I would say the only crime that he committed, and fortunately for a lot of people, this is not a crime yet. But when I become ruler of the free world, and I mean the entire world, I will make stupidity a crime. And he will be handed out capital punishment for being stupid. We
Brand
will
out.
dish out.
Brand.
We're going to double scoop of the death penalty just for being stupid.
Because Brondo is what plants like. And so this next story, I'm gonna play a video. I mean, I can give you the gist of it, but if you're a video game nerd, like a retro video game nerd, I think you're absolutely gonna fucking love this. This guy he's in Saudi Arabia. Let me present this on the screen. He just got in the Guinness Book of World Records for having like the most video games or some shit like that. Consoles looked up like 444.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
I know, right? So,
R.I.P. to Jarvis.
Right.
We're gonna have to find somebody else to explain jokes to us.
Oh, you're talking about Connor, yeah. Okay, so again, this is a dude from Saudi Arabia. After using like those switch selectors you can buy, and he hooked up a bunch of them. Anyway, let me just play this. This is amazing.
I have so many video game consoles. After a while, I know.
And of course, my internet's like, nah, go fuck you, bitch.
Maybe everybody's internet's been fucking wonky.
Noticed that
Mine
I have
has.
big
I
stack
know.
of gaming consoles that I couldn't
Wow.
Oh man, guys, I am so sorry.
play. The TV ports are limited, and if I want to play,
Let me back this up. Maybe it's a buffering issue.
I have so many
Maybe
video
it's
game
a
consoles.
buffering.
After a while, I noticed that I have a big stack of gaming consoles that I couldn't play. The TV ports are limited, and if I want to play, either I unplug the existing consoles, or I will keep everything and add more switchers, and of course, more converters as well. By adding more switchers, the idea came to my mind. I will connect all the gaming consoles I have to the TV. Then I'll contact Guinness World Records, as this project looks unique. Includes hundreds of video game consoles, all different than each other. So I can play home video game consoles, computers, plug and play, and so on. And all of these consoles require the special setup and cable management as well. This is the main area. The main HDMI switcher, 16-in-1, RCA switcher. If I want to select any gaming console, everything here in the Excel sheet, you can see this is main, this is HDMI, B, C, D, and so on.
Yeah, he's got a catalog every single switch position using an Excel spreadsheet, so he knows what switches to turn on what selection in order to play a certain console. It's nuts.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of work and time and effort put into that.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Once I turn on
Saudi Arabia,
the 360, it will come directly.
Saudi
All the
Oh
consoles
yeah, this
the
guy's
same.
definitely got fucking
Everything.
oil money
Xbox
to
Series.
afford this kind of setup.
Even
I mean, this isn't
PlayStation
just like your normal
5.
average,
You can see
game
here
console
Nintendo
collector.
Switch, the OLED model, the latest, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo 64. I use a converter here.
Fuck yeah, grind on some GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart.
I have PlayStation here, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. So PlayStation 1, it's RCA number 2, and it is number 1, power.
Damn.
Another one, RCA number 3.
Okay. So you guys get the gist. And he shows the Sega Genesis, which I about had a fangirl moment over. So yeah.
I was gonna say, how many arcade games does he have though? Because I've seen he's got a whole bunch of the stand-up arcade games as well.
He has 444 game consoles all together, and some of them are like some real rare ones that like came out like maybe in one country or two. The systems are in English, so he's in the US or Canada. I don't think that's going to restrict him from being. I mean, I think I don't know. He was speaking some pretty good fluent English, so he might not actually be in Saudi. I just know he is a Saudi Arabian. The way when I read it, it seemed like he was actually in Saudi. So, but anyway, fucking the dude's got a dope ass fucking video game console set up.
He's clearly got tons of fucking money and time.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. He probably has people like searching these consoles out.
Let's say he could be in Saudi, and money will get you things that sometimes.
I know, right? If you got oil money and you're in Saudi and you want a video game console only made in like Beijing, you're gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is, dude. Hey Benji, that would be a great freaking man cave for like that retro video gamer, dude. That whole imagine like instead of having like tool benches and shit set up, you had like all your consoles up on the wall. You got your fucking TV. You got your like instead of like tools, I mean, you still got your tool bench, but you pull out, you got all your video games, and oh man, just ooh, I just got a little like man pussy,
a little video game chubby, huh? I'm with you.
right? Okay. Did you want to do some?
Yeah. I would absolutely love to have a setup like that, dude. I mean, even and not like as extensive as he has, but like you know, maybe get like PlayStation, the original PlayStation, the original Xbox, you know, a Sega, a Dreamcast, an N64, Nintendo, and whatnot. Like one of each. I don't really care for like Switches and stuff like that, but you know, I kind of fell off the Nintendo wagon.
I'm not familiar with a 14A one-up, so I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. But yes,
those are the ones that Walmart and Best Buy sell, aren't they, Binge? Is that the ones you're talking about?
Oh, yeah, 14 one.
Yeah.
Okay. I've always wanted to. Go ahead.
When I have the room, I want to get like 3 or 4 of them. They're not super expensive either. I want to get the NBA Jam one. I want to get Mortal Kombat. I want to get one of the ones that have like all the games, all the old school arcade games loaded into it. And I think they have like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one that I want to get. God. And then dude, you know, like when I have room, when I have my actual studio, I'll kind of put them behind me is so you know, be like decor, but I'll also be able to be like, oh, break time, spin around and get my NBA Jam on.
Pull up your spreadsheet to make sure you're putting the switches on the right indicator and fire it up. Yeah. Do you think his first is like A1, like on his Excel sheet? It goes, you know, A1. Do you think it's Pong? Then after that, it's like Atari. Like is A2 and then etc. Do you think he set it up by like date, like by when it like he has it in order by like when the console came out, or do you think just
that's what I would do? That's what I would do with it. I would have it set up in chronological order. You know what I mean? So that you could go from, you know, if you had what is that the goddamn what was it that came out right before or right about the same time as the Atari. Oh man, I can't remember what it was. Benj, I know you'll help me.
I don't know.
I think I've seen your old setup once before.
I had an Atari growing up and like a Commodore 128 is what I remember. And then later on,
that's what I'm thinking of. The Commodore. That's what I'm.
So that's mostly a desktop, not so much a console. I didn't see him have any desktops.
I think they had. I thought they had like a console. Maybe I thought it was the Commodore that came out like right around the same time. I could be wrong.
No,
I had an Atari and something. I was little.
Commodore game console.
I will say one thing. Us Gen Xers have come a long way in the video game world from Frogger and Pong and Pac-Man and to what we're doing now. I mean,
okay, so what it was a Commodore 64 game system. It was a cartridge-based home game, game console that plugged into the desktop. It worked with the desktop. Okay.
Like
God, I forgot all about that.
And like Bane said in Batman, you adopted.
What's up, Chris?
I was born into it. You adopted the video game life. I was born into it. You have no. Hey, shut your fucking whore mouth. Get off my lawn.
I'm having a little bit of internet connections, and I'm going to need to like refresh my screen.
That's cool. I was actually going to say we're right about at that break time.
Okay.
So we'll take a break, and you can refresh your screen and stuff.
Okay.
We're man, what do I want to do tonight? Got so much good music. You know what? I want to do new music by. I got brand new music from Matt James, my boy Matt James, lead singer of Blacktop Mojo. He also does some solo stuff, and really like the song. It's called "Bad Guy." Check out Matt James and Blacktop Mojo. on all social media and wherever you stream music at Matt James and or Blacktop Mojo. Go show the guys some love, and we'll be back in just a minute. Wait, that's not right. That's actually garbage. My bad. Hold on a second. Let me play the right video. Hold on.
Spoiler alert.
Oopsies. I thought I deleted that. My bad. Here we got the right music now.
I can see that getting clipped.
Oh, well, you know what? It's par for the course, and it fits the song I'm going to play. It's Matt James, Bad Guy. We'll be back here in a few minutes.
I thought I could prove them wrong this time. You're not the type of girl they said you were. It didn't take me long to find that they were right, and that's what hurts the most. They know me better than I know myself. I see from both sides now how it all goes down. You make me out to be the bad guy. No matter what I do, it's not enough for you, even though we both know that I tried everything I could. I knew you would paint that picture with those sad eyes, like I was out there running around, burning down this town. I should've listened when they said you'd make me out to be the bad guy. I keep hearing it from everyone that I'm a dog and I ain't worth the shit. Yeah, I knew right then it was time to call it quits. I see from both sides now how it all goes down. You make me out to be the bad guy. No matter what I do, it's not enough for you, even though we both know that I tried everything I could. I knew you would paint that picture with those sad eyes, like I was out there running around, burning down this town. I should've listened when they said you'd make me out to be the bad guy. I should've listened. I should've listened. I see it from both sides now how it all goes down. You make me out to be the bad guy. No matter what I do, it's not enough for you, even though we both know that I tried everything I could. I knew you would paint that picture with those sad eyes, like I was out there running around, burning down this town. I should've listened when they said you'd make me out to be the bad guy. I should've listened when they said you'd make me out to be the bad guy. I should've listened. I should've listened.
Yes, sir. A little Matt James, lead singer of Blacktop Mojo, one of his new solo songs. I love that song, man. I've been meaning to pull it up and get it up here on the on one of the shows, and I kept forgetting about it. But I've been listening to it. He just dropped it, I think, just a few weeks back. But
Okay.
and he hopefully, well, I'll get them on the show here soon. I got to reach out and check and see what's going on with their tour schedule and see when they got a free moment. Those guys are super busy. So, but they said they want to come on the Flick's House of Music. Got to get them squeezed in, man. I'm a busy guy. I'm getting I got a request for an interview last night or this morning, early this morning.
Oh,
which
nice.
might be a little difficult, but I'll make it happen because it's a UK band, heavy metal band out of the UK. But I'll make it happen nonetheless.
Ooh,
Anyways, we're
that's
not here to
cool.
talk about that. Yeah, they're actually really good. I was checking out some of the stuff.
We're here to give free advertisement and plugs to up and coming sports shows. That's what we're here for.
No, we had to throw that in the trash bin.
That was funny. I'm sorry. I had to bust your chops some more about that. I do have two more stories, but I didn't know if you wanted to go ahead and unload a couple of yourself. So I'm not.
I'll do a couple here, and then we'll kind of bounce back and forth.
Okay.
You know, we got a little bit of time here. Let me find my news break app. But yeah, welcome back to What the Fuck News, everybody. He's Blaze. I'm Glick. We're hanging out. We're doing our thing. We got news that's hopefully going to make you say what the fuck, because more than likely it's made us say what the fuck. Where the hell is it at? There we are. Saved. Cocaine. Haha, here we go.
He's got a Rolodex over there with cocaine stories, y'all.
Yeah, cocaine and penis stories. I got cocaine and penis in my Rolodex.
At the same time, it's an amazing adventure of a story.
Woo! We're going for a ride tonight, boys. No.
Hold on, we're going skiing.
Now check out the rest of the shows on the network. Check us all out at bio.link/nonsensical network. Let's roll right back into the binge. I was getting turned down for a while too, man. You just got to get those first couple interviews out of the way, and then people can kind of go back and listen to them and see that you're for real. And then more yeses compared to nos will start coming in, and you know, every time I've been really lucky as of late. Every time I reach out to somebody, they're like, "Yeah, let's fucking do this, man." So, anywho, got a little newsy news story. You know, we always hear these stories, and it's kind of unfortunate, but of older people getting scammed and losing their retirement and their life savings and blah 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 blah. Well, holy shit! I just realized that this article is from Roger and JP. It's the midday show that I listen to on 102.5 The Bone. I didn't realize that came from them. That's cool.
Your Google Foo knows you too well.
Apparently. But an Ohio woman fell victim to one of those scams. She lost nearly $6,000 after the criminals convinced her. This is where it takes a little twist. On the phone, on a video call, they convinced her to strip down on camera. And it all started with a phone call from who she thought was her bank. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to break it to you, and I promise you this, I guarantee you this. Your bank is never going to call you, and ask for money unless you have, loans or something set up through them.
Or a really shitty bank.
Yeah, they're never going to call you for a video chat. You're not going to get a video chat from your bank. And they sure as hell are never going to ask you to take your clothes off. But she did it. She's got her phone out, puts it on her little stand, and takes her clothes off. And old Haj and Raj over in, Turkestan are getting a free nudie show. And of course, it had to happen in Ohio, which is always. We'll go ahead and add that to the old repertoire for Ohio. We're not helping our cause on not being.
There is that's a
man. Shoot me a text, Benj, and let me know what's going on.
That's like a huge problem going on in. The world, honestly, but I know a lot of a huge target of scams of that sort are toward the older community, and unfortunately they get duped into it, and it's sad because they lose a lot of money, a lot of saved up money. Sorry, I'm having dog issues. Stop, Molly.
No, you're good. I've just never heard of one of those scams doing a FaceTime call and requesting you to take your clothes off.
So, are you familiar with? There's a YouTuber, big YouTuber. His name is Kit Boga, Kitboga. You can find him on YouTube, and he's a hacker.
I've come across a couple of his things.
Yeah, he's a hacker, but he uses his hacking skills like to be a hero. Like if he's one of those heroes that doesn't wear a cape, and him and other hackers will go after these scammers and get their banking information and their location, and they turn them into the feds and stuff. So, and he does like his own impression, like he'll act like an old lady or some shit, dude, and he'll keep them going for days sometimes, and to the point where sometimes they'll get pissed off and start cussing him out because they realize they're the ones being duped. It's amazing. It's amazing work that he does. If you guys haven't, this is like cool. A shout out to Kit Boga, but not just to boost his channel, but just because he's a cool ass motherfucker and he does great stuff for people. So.
It's I like the hackers that do things, because there's a group out there, I think they're anonymous, I think that's what they're called, and they do a lot of targeting of pedophiles and creeps.
Yes, they do, and like corrupt people and shit like that. Yeah.
And like, I guess well, Benji, your boy Ronnie, I think, what's his name, Ronnie Radke from what is it, Fallen in Reverse or something like that. Benj, is that the name of the band? I seen he put out a post because some dude is just all over his shit, and he's threatening him and threatening his girlfriend, and I think he is still dating that chick from WWE, because I was watching the video and he said her name, and I think that he is still dating her, and like making threats on his life and everything else. And he was like, yo, anonymous, you see this scumbag right here? You want to do what you do and help me out, because apparently he's not getting any help from what it sounds like. I don't know, I didn't dive too much in the story, but what it sounds like is he's not getting any help from the local authorities. So he's going to get Anonymous involved and take this guy down a pay.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Which I'm not mad at. I am not mad at all.
Hackers aren't just for terrorists either. There's good ones.
Yeah. Especially, like I said, the scamming thing it really has, over the last couple of years, kind of been running rampant. You hear stories of it constantly. I just actually was scrolling TikTok yesterday. Now I sound like fucking Jeff. No, I was scrolling YouTube Reels, and there was or shorts. So there was a short on there where this dude, he was in his like 30s or 40s. His mom was older, but she had her entire life savings, like 25, 30 grand. She fell into that trap, man, and he was like recording while she was on the phone. He was like, "Mom, you got to hang out. Right now we have to go to your bank." Hang up. They'd already gotten her money and shit like that. They popped up a statistic, and they said something like 76% of these cases are never resolved, and these people never get their money back.
A lot of times the scammers are not even in the country, which makes it even more, impossible for anybody to get their money back. It's dirty pool, man. It's fucking dirty pool against old people, and it's bullshit. It's ageist. It's ageist, I tell you.
Ageist.
It is. That is definitely ageist.
Oh, speaking of a minority that doesn't get any love and gets hated on all the time, shout out to my fellow lefties out there. Yesterday was National Left-Handed Day, so shout out to all my lefties. Don't worry, we're the true minority in this world, and we're the silent minority that gets no love and no respect. Lefties unite.
And then here comes the ambidextrous.
We don't like your kind around here.
Right? I thought you were going to say the true minority, the Southern Canadians, but
we're trying to eradicate them. They're like cockroaches.
It's wabbit season. No, it's duck season. No, it's wabbit season.
No, it's Southern Canadian season.
Johnson
Anywho,
fired.
boom, boom.
This is how you get blocked on social media, folks.
Yeah. Well, how do you get blocked if you're already blocked?
Oh, dude, what was it? Saturday night? Not Saturday night. Monday night. After caring for men, I decided to go ahead and surf a couple other live streaming platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And I only found like one I could pop up in, and I wasn't in there for no more than 2 minutes, and I got fucking banned. I got booted.
Like come up live with them, or
yeah, come up live with them. Yeah, I made a comment about something I didn't believe in.
Go to the lives, just put in.
What's that?
That'll usually do it. I was gonna say, I guess if you just put in open panel into the search bar when you're in the lives, it'll pull up all the lives that are doing like a quote unquote open panel. I always forget that you can go live on YouTube, and then I'll start watching it what I think is a video, and I'm like, oh, this person's pretty cool. I wonder how long this video is, and then I realize that they're live, and I'm like, oh shit, they're live. I can actually chat into, I can chat into them, and they can get it.
Yes,
I'm a little slow. Anywho, moving on. A Chicago woman got arrested in an Indiana Applebee's.
why did a Chicago person get arrested in Indiana Applebee's? Not enough flair.
Yeah, she didn't have enough flair.
No flair.
I don't think was it Applebee's that did the flair, or was that TGIF? Remember TGI? Or
I think it was both. I think it was more TGIF though. Yeah.
Or Ruby Tuesdays, or one of those. I don't know. They're all basically the same restaurant, in my opinion. But so a Chicago woman was arrested in Indiana after
breaking news. My show's tomorrow.
Yes. Breaking news. Cash's show is tomorrow.
Nice.
Chicago woman was arrested in Indiana after sharing her Applebee's all-you-can-eat order with her whole table. So they have on Tuesdays or Wednesdays or whatever. They have all-you-can-eat chicken tenders and fries or something like that, or ribs or whatever.
Yeah.
So she just bought an order of it, and she was sharing it with her whole party, and thinking like, we got whatever on the Applebee's. What?
Yeah.
You what?
My mic on.
Okay. The manager told her, "Hey, the all-you-can-eat order is not for the whole table; it's for you." It sounds like she caused quite the scene after being confronted for sharing the Applebee's all-you-can-eat order. Things got loud, and she was hauled off to jail. Just another day in the neighborhood.
I was gonna say, I mean, like, I get it. There's a rule not sharing I get it. It's stupid, but I get it. But I mean, you would think the restaurant would be like, okay, you're done. You're out of here. Why would you get arrested? But you said she caused a scene.
Yeah, so it says, according to the Tucson.com, 28-year-old Shanisha Cobbs of Chicago claimed to not understand that the all-you-can-eat order at Applebee's didn't apply to the entire table of customers. The table had reportedly ordered 2 all-you-can-eat orders for their table to share. Well, you can't do that. It's not how it works. Everyone has to have their own all-you-can-eat order. After being told that it wasn't allowed, a verbal disturbance broke out. That argument apparently intensified once the group was given all-you-can-eat orders for each person on the bill after ignoring requests to calm down from law enforcement and her friends as well. She was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. So basically, what the restaurant did was like, look, you ordered 2 of them, you got 8 people at the table. Well, we're charging all 8 of you for the all you can eat. It's an appetizer, is what it is. It's not like a meal. It's an appetizer.
Okay. Yeah.
It goes on and says
and you
they
know
must
it's
have thought
and you know it's
what's that?
happy hour. Yes, and you know it's happy hour prices. That just sounds like a happy hour thing. 5 o'clock. It's like $4 all you can eat.
Yeah, I was gonna say we go to we go to our Applebee's quite a bit, and I think it's like a Wednesday or a Thursday thing where they do it's boneless chicken wings, and I think they also have like ribs as well on a different day. Like they have dollar margaritas on Mondays or some shit like that. And you can get like a triple for $3. So they got quite a Applebee's does have quite a few good deals, and they're not just for happy hour. They're like all day long. So I mean, you go in there and get that fucking noon and just sitting there all day and get schmammered on margaritas for $1 if you want.
Ooh, that sounds like that doesn't sound like such a great idea for me.
Yeah.
For me,
I only spent $20 at Applebee's. I'm doing that's 20 goddamn margaritas.
That's a lot of margaritas. But they're using the cheap mix. But whatever, dollar margarita is a dollar margarita.
I mean, alcohol's alcohol, right? I mean, Nikki's a little bit of a margarita. I won't call her a margarita snob, but she is particular about her margaritas, and she likes them. Yeah. She says they're pretty good. I don't like tequila, so I mean, I'm not a big margarita fan. I might have one, maybe, but I'm not a big margarita fan. Especially like when you go to the Mexican restaurants, man, it's like they bring you out this giant margarita and they dump an entire bottle of tequila in it. It's like what do you want me to do with this?
I gotta eat here. I can't crash my fork
you
into
put
my
enough
nose.
tequila in
Come
here
on.
to
get a chupacabra.
You put enough tequila in here to intoxicate an entire village. What are you trying to do, man? I just wanted to taste the strawberry. I wanted a frozen strawberry drink, with a splash of tequila in it.
I've had some really good tequilas. There was a place back in Central Oregon that had like their thing. Like they had some really good Mexican food, but their thing was their like signature fucking like gourmet, I guess, margaritas, like great fucking ingredients and whatnot. But they had this prickly pear margarita that was amazing. They had like a pomegranate margarita. They had like different kind of margaritas like that, but it was all like fresh fruits and shit. So it was probably some of the best margaritas I've ever had in my life. You can get them by the pitcher. So
I've never been a big margarita guy. I mean, sometimes there's like no happy medium for them at the end of the day. Either they're too sweet or there's too much tequila in it. Like I've never found that just right margarita that hits the spot.
Gotcha. You can
maybe I'm the margarita snob. Maybe I'm the snob.
I figure. Well, yeah. It's probably you. No. There's I've noticed that you go to a lot of like Mexican cantina type, aka American Mexican restaurants, and all their margaritas are usually the same. It's Jose Cuervo or maybe Hornitos, and then sweet and sour mix, or a margarita mix, like a pre-mix. It's not good stuff. Not good stuff. That's like going to Taco Bell and eating fucking rehydrated, refried beans. It's just not the same as the real
authentic
shit.
That is authentic Mexican food, goddammit.
It's authentic fucking bean paste.
Whatever it is fucking delicious.
Bean spackle.
Whatever it is, it's delicious. And you know what? I won't be causing a scene in any local Taco Bell because I thought that I could order.
Fair enough. So the next story I have is going to be this one came out. This is from Vice News from a couple years ago. for some reason, I went down this scatological fucking rabbit tube today. If you don't know what scatological is, look up scatological. It's like the fetishization of like excrement. Anyway, so this happened, and this article came
So
out.
you have a shit fetish?
I don't have a shit fetish though. I went down a shit fetish rabbit hole though. Don't judge me. Hey, who wants to volunteer to delete my fucking history off my devices when I die?
I just added to my list. I already have to delete and burn all of Jeff's laptops, tablets, cell phones, PlayStation, anything with the internet access. So I just look up scatological, and it's anything scatological is off color or a bit offensive, typically because it refers to excrement, especially in a joking way.
Yes.
This is a word that describes a kind of immature humor you sometimes encounter in movies or TV shows. Scatological humor is of questionable taste, but it's not quite obscene. That's a new word. I've never heard that word before. I thought you were making shit up again.
Hey, Glick, you know the truth about words is they're all made up. So,
well, yeah, this is true. Yeah, touche, my friend, touche. Springalingus over here.
It's kind of springus.
Kind of springus, whatever it was.
That was a word I definitely did make up on the fly. So again, this article is out from May 26, 2022. So it is a couple years old, but it's out from Thailand. It's about a cult. And it's not a long article, so I'm going to read the article myself, just like the highlights, so just go through it real quick. Because it's not just that. Okay, I'm going to read. When police raided a makeshift wooden hut located deep in a jungle, they were confronted with the grotesque living conditions of a secretive cult. There were maggots crawling around food preparation sites, 11 dead bodies in coffins, and some 30 disciples who regularly consumed body fluids of a leader they endearingly called, quote unquote, father. And the reason why I'm reading this article is because I was trying to put it in my own words, and I'm like, this article captures it perfectly.
It just goes from worse to I don't know to
there is more layers to this fucking shit onion. Okay, here we go. The cult commune was believed to have been thriving in northeastern Thailand's. I am not going to butcher that word. So like northeastern Thailand, Chaiyaphum province. I don't know. I fucked it up. For at least 4 years before it was discovered. So they've been, doing this for about 4 years. So it's not like this like old established cult or anything.
Yeah,
at its heart was the spiritual leader, Tahi Nanla, a white-haired man in his mid-70s whose followers were convinced he possessed magical healing abilities, which led them to consume his feces, urine, skin flakes, saliva, and cigarette butts. That last one is just really extra weird. Cigarette butts?
Like you're already like Omega level weird at this point. You just add the cherry on top by just making them eat your cigarette butts.
Yes. Like gross. Like the rest of it's gross too.
Eggs.
But it's like it's like this like categorical gross. It's like, okay, you got your human excrement and then and cigarette butts.
It's like a buffet of grossness. Like enjoy my buffet.
They were eventually discovered because during the whole COVID regulations and people communing and so I'm gonna skip that part. But most recently on Tuesday, and again, this article is from like May of 2022. Thailand's Ministry of Public Health revealed in a press release that food samples collected from the commune contained a dangerous amount of mold and signs of fecal contamination. Cult members had been running a business selling packaged food to shops. The information that left some ties aghast to find they had been eating these snacks. We're talking fish crisps, which are chips, fried green peas, the dried squid were found to contain a dangerous amount of mold, while 28 other samples, including chili paste, fermented fish, herbal teas, are still being tested. Water samples obtained from the premises were also found to contain bacteria such as E. coli, coliform, and indication of fecal contamination, according to health officials. So I'm not going to go into like what the bacteria can do to your fucking body, like gastro diseases and shit, but
it'll kill you.
But like this place was like, not only were they eating excrement from their quote unquote father, but like I don't know. The dude ended up getting arrested, so I don't know. I didn't go deep enough to see if the cult like dissipated or if they're still around. I didn't want to. And the article goes into a short little backstory of the quote unquote father. In 2018, a yoga school in Pahang, whatever, was forced to shut down after it was accused of being a sex cult, while its leaders face allegations of sexual assault, according to. So that's like just more cults all over around the world. There's just cults. It's just culty bastards.
But like,
so yeah,
how did they not all die from eating literal shit?
Well, there was 11 bodies already found in coffins. So,
and how do you not just put the rest of them in like a psych ward or an insane asylum or something?
Well, this is what I don't get. It's like people are getting sick and dying from eating the father's quote unquote father's excrement under the premise that it's healing them or good for them. It's just like, how do you not sit there, look at the mirror, see yourself like, no, that's me, that's a horse. I don't get it. I just don't. It's disgusting and sad and all at the same time.
Well, much like with any cult, these leaders have a way of earworming their followers, and they believe every damn word they say. I mean, I would love to, part of me would be like, man, I really want to do some research and
exactly, John. Exactly.
Right? Yeah. You know what? This isn't what I signed up for. I thought this was going to be like a lot of like doing drugs and getting drunk and singing Kumbaya around the campfire. I didn't sign up for the shit eating part of this. All right. I think I'm good.
Your buddy calls you, hey man, I'm going to this new like get together with some new friends. You want to go? Yeah, sure. What's gonna go on? Oh man, we're gonna have some drinks, maybe smoke some weed, maybe eat each other's shit. Nah, dude, I am out. Like that should be the next words out of your mouth. I'm out. No, thank you. Matter of fact, you should drive over to your friend's house and beat them with the phone they called you on to make sure they don't go either. They'll thank you later for it, I'm sure.
Yeah. You may not realize this, but I'm saving your life. Yeah, I'm not down for some human centipede type shit, man. I mean, I'm down for a good time, but hey.
I think that's a very underrated movie franchise. Thank you very much.
Shit on ice cream cones. I'm like, hey, you know what? I think this is my cue to. I am late for anything.
This is right. This is where we part. I have to go wash my hair.
Yeah.
You're bald. I don't care.
I'm going home and reevaluating my friend circle. You are definitely out.
Yes.
You fucking weirdo.
Social media purge.
Yeah. No, it just it blows my mind. You have guys like Charles Manson, who was able to convince his followers to kill for him, and then what was it, David Koresh, and then Jones. Jones
guy.
Town.
Yeah.
Jonestown. Yeah, we drink the fucking Kool-Aid. We're all gonna
There might
disperse on the
don't drink the Kool-Aid. There might be poop in it. E.
Sharing
coli
wine or
aid.
Jesus. Yeah. Sharing wine or Jesus juice is bad, but when Jesus juice is a dude's piss, different story altogether. Yeah, hard pass, bro. I'm on a diet.
It's not pee. I turned it into whiskey. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, we just lost Glick. Oh no, I promise I did not hit the remove button. I think he just rage quit. The cult master got a hold of him. Was like, nah, motherfucker. All right. I think he's back. I was just about to move on to my next short little story. Nothing crazy. A little palate cleanser after ingesting shit in your ears. What's that?
That was I had just my internet just completely dropped and said fuck you and then came right back up.
Yeah, you're still kind of cutting out a little bit. He got scared off by the excrement talk. Yeah, he did. He's like, I just heard there's a new poo-poo platter buffet that opened.
I'm out.
I'm out. You're only supposed to pay for your own poo-poo. You don't share it with the rest of the table now.
Watch out. Deuces.
Oh man. So I got one more story. It's nothing crazy. It's actually not even a story per se. But hold on. I might have to. How can I share this video? Because of the ratio is different. So I want to show this whole entire video, but oh man, this sucks. I really wanted to share this video.
Poo poo for two, a whole new meaning. Can you not share?
You know what? I might be able to just. Oh my god, what is up with all these stupid pop-ups? I'm on it's a video on E-Bombs World, so you can only imagine.
Oh my god, I didn't even know that was still a thing.
I know it is still a thing. Okay, I think I might be able to get this. Hold on. It's the pop-ups on the bottom of the screen that are driving me absolutely bonkers. There we go. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I thought E-Bombs World went away a long time ago.
No, they're still around, dude. I still check them out every once in a while, especially when I'm trying to find odd, weird newses and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just a funny little story. The dude's trying to carry multiple pitchers of beer, and we've all seen those beer winches at Oktoberfest where they can like carry 35 to 65 pounds worth of fucking beer in their arms. I saw this and it made me laugh, but poor guy.
This shit absolutely ate shit.
He did, but you know what else happened? There it goes.
Oh my!
I know it's the video. It's a bad internet night, man. I think the internet gods are here to fuck with us.
They are not happy with us. We have apparently not had our daily intake of shit.
I know. Okay, so I'm gonna close that out. I just closed it out. I think I fucked it up. There it goes. All right. Sorry, guys. It's a really funny video. It's on E-Bombs World. I'm sure it was probably stolen off of TikTok. So,
in the immortal words of one of our former co-hosts, Google it.
Google it. Go do your own research.
Yeah. Just
My Google
it.
foo is better than yours.
Yeah, right. Well, let's
What's up, Cam?
what up, my boys? I was gonna join up, but man, I gotta do. Yeah, fucking excuses.
Salt Lake,
Excuses.
SC as in Salt Lake. No, that's South Carolina.
No, South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina.
Okay. All right. Did you say we were about to go to a break?
Yeah, I have a message for Gracie Cam for her first day of school. The kids just had their first. God, I got to get the mandatory first day of school picture up on social media. But tell Gracie that I said, "Have a good day at school, little girl."
Emphasize the squatch on that.
When she was little and him and I used to game together, she said that I was the scary voice guy. And he'd put the headset on and go, "Hey, Gracie," and she.
Hey, I just want to thank the audience for being here tonight. You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
Just
you guys
wanna
are awesome.
throw that out there.
Dealing with our internet bullshit, but yeah, let's take a real quick break. I got you know what, for Cameron, since he's down there in the Carolinas, we can play a little bit. Play my boy Zay Grassley with his song Southern Charm. He's a North Carolina boy, but check him out, show him some love. He's on all the socials and everywhere you listen to music. Zay Grassley, and go blow up that Carolina slide. He's gonna have everybody doing the Carolina slide before long. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Angel on the track.
It's in my walk, yeah. There's something about it in my talk, yeah. They don't know it, but they like it. It's that southern boy charm with that country boy twang. My walk, my talk, my buckle, all the way to my boots. Yes, ma'am, no, sir, when they talking to you. Work hard all day to party Friday night. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. My cut off flannel, North Carolina to Arizona. I say my prayers and I love my mama. And now they singing. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. I'm a country boy, I came up fussing, fighting. My grandpa taught me wrong from right, that's how I live my life. I'm a jack of all trades, but the master of none. I be up before the chickens, cock-a-doodle for the sun. This that Carolina country boy, I bet I get her done. When they said I couldn't make it, I said, hold up, watch your tongue. I be up before the chickens, cock-a-doodle for the sun. This that Carolina country boy, I bet I get her done. It's in my walk, yeah. There's something about it in my talk, yeah. They don't know it, but they like it. It's that southern boy charm with that country boy twang. My walk, my talk, my buckle, all the way to my boots. Yes, ma'am, no, sir, when they talking to you. Work hard all day to party Friday night. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. My cut off flannel, North Carolina to Arizona. I say my prayers and I love my mama. And now they singing. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. I'm a country boy, I come up out the holler. Raised on fish and grits and I work hard for $1, yeah. Sunday morning catching prayers on the water. My mama say I need to be in church at the altar, but not right now, mama. I'm chasing my dreams, I can see bigger things, yeah. They like the way that this country boy is singing his song. And now they about to sing along. It's in my walk, yeah. There's something about it in my talk, yeah. They don't know it, but they like it. It's that southern boy charm with that country boy twang. My walk, my talk, my buckle, all the way to my boots. Yes, ma'am, no, sir, when they talking to you. Work hard all day to party Friday night. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. My cut off flannel, North Carolina to Arizona. I say my prayers and I love my mama. And now they singing. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy.
sir. Yes, sir. A little Zay Grassley with that Southern charm for you. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, he just dropped a new song, Carolina Slide. It's a dance song. I think I put it up yesterday in our Instagram stories and Facebook stories. Figures so I can post more and create more stories. I've just been promoting the hell out of my previous guests, playing their music and shit, putting it in our
Nice.
by putting their reels and shit I put in our story. Anywho, welcome back to What the Fuck News. It's Wednesday night.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Blaze is here. Making
I
us
am.
all shit scream ice cream cones.
Yes, Connor, we both suck. But we don't suck as
Oh.
hard as you. You are the hardest
Oh.
sucker.
Keyboard warrior over here. Keyboard warrior up here.
Wait,
Ice
who's
cream
sober? Why is that not working?
Connor, where the hell have you been? First and foremost, I haven't hardly been drinking.
I don't
at all
know.
anymore.
There it goes.
Blaze, I doubt is sober.
Actually, no, I am.
Oh.
Monday night, though, dude, by the end of the show, that whiskey hit me. Ooh.
we went off the. I mean, we had a good show, and then it went off the rails.
Oh,
But it was
yeah,
still
dude.
good even after it went off the rails.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like hammered or anything, but
Yeah.
no,
it was-
I don't really drink like a whole lot no more. I mean, I cut back a lot, so but sometimes I like to pull out some whiskey while I'm talking to folks out there. I tell you what, though, Friday nights for my show, I definitely will not be drinking because I can't. Well, I mean,
gotta have self control.
I have to keep a lid on myself.
No, I actually the last few weeks, man, we've done like more positive, fun mental health shows.
Yes.
We've had the, Monday we started out on the left side of the tracks and got a little twisted, but then we brought it back to the more positive side because there's
I roll with tissues. I roll with paper. It's just not tissue.
we trim the negative fat. Now we don't always have to be all negative and then woe is me and feel sorry for ourselves. We can actually have good conversations.
You try rolling a joint with fucking tissue. That could be one limp blunt.
I don't know how effective that would be. Anyways, welcome back to What the Fuck News.
It wouldn't.
I was
Where's
gonna
my
say,
mind going?
I don't know anything about
Someone brought up
joints
drugs.
or blunts or I don't know anything about drugs. Unlike some people around here, I'm not going to mention anything.
Connor, fucking pothead.
It rhymes with Connor and Blaze. But I just don't think toilet paper would be an effective way to roll a joint and or a blunt.
Oh, Connor, and I know I am totally like off script from the show because I am totally looking at the calendar for the future. I'm looking at April 20th, 2025 is a Sunday, Connor. You go ahead and mark that on your calendar as 420 celebration with Blaze Online or some shit.
Nice.
Anyway, we'll take a break from Jeff's Garage.
No, Benj has got to hit me up and let me know what's going on with old Jeff's Garage there. Anyways, what the fuck news? Back into the news story. So an Oregon woman was arrested for we'll just roll right into it. Siphoning gas while smoking is a terrible idea.
Was this in Salem or Eureka?
It doesn't say. Well, maybe we'll find out as I go through here.
Okay.
It can blow you up and kill you or leave you severely injured. It can also get you arrested. Not smoking at a gas station is common sense. And for those of you who don't know, it's not the liquid that is combustible and flammable. It's actually the fumes. Obviously, the liquid is flammable, but what causes those is the fumes. So when you're standing there with a fucking heater in your mouth while you pump gas, yeah, there's a good chance you're gonna fucking kill.
What is an IED? Alex, I'll take what is an IED for 300.
Yeah.
Nice, Connor.
I feel like that's something that everybody learns at a very young age. It is common sense. This goes back to what Blaze said earlier. This is why we have fucking warning labels, because of people like her.
Don't eat.
Unfortunately, this lady did not learn this lesson. An Oregon woman is now learning a very important lesson the hard way. This is one of those stories that just makes you want to give yourself a face palm. What else can you do? People are the absolute worst, and just when you think they couldn't be any dumber, we go out and do something like this. Don't smoke at the gas station; you'll get your fix soon enough. So, she was stealing gas from a U-Haul truck.
Ooh, I got some information on this kind of shit right here. But go ahead.
While having a lit cigarette. It was in Roseburg, Oregon.
Okay, that's not okay. I know where that's. I think that's Salem area. I don't know.
Yeah, and she is being charged with 2, count them, ladies and gentlemen, 2 charges of second-degree arson. Because I don't know if anybody's ever siphoned gas in their life before. And I pray you've never had to do it, because it's absolutely horrendous, especially if you don't have a siphoning machine. You essentially take a hose, whether it be a garden hose or whatever kind of rubber hose you can find, and you stick it into a gas tank. And much like Jeff on a Tuesday night, you treat that sumbitch like it's a cock, and you just start sucking on it until the gas comes out.
So did a fire actually? Did a fire actually start?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. She's being charged with second-degree arson after 1 and possibly 2 U-Haul vehicles were destroyed in a fire that was started.
Yeah.
The woman has since been identified as 47-year-old Jennifer Denise Holmes, who drives a bakery van. So she was siphoning gas for this bakery van for Nana's Sweet Treats. By the time the emergency crews were able to get to the scene, the U-Haul was reportedly fully engulfed in flames and was spreading to a second van. Law enforcement were able to look at security footage, which shows Holmes' van in the area just before the fire started. She admitted to siphoning gas from the U-Haul while lighting a cigarette, which was responsible for starting the fire.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. So hold up. She siphoned gas for her work vehicle.
Yep.
I've
worked for a lot of companies where I've driven company vehicles. Mm-hmm. You know, usually you get a company gas card.
Yeah.
If it's a smaller company, they'll be like, let us know when you need gas. They'll give you a card to go get gas, or give you cash to go get cash.
Yeah.
Or gas or whatever. I don't know how small this Nana's Sweet Treats are. Maybe that's how they got gas. Maybe they were like, look, part of your employee training packages, we're going to teach you how to properly siphon gas, because we ain't paying for that shit. You see the prices? You see what's going on out there?
I didn't know there was. I didn't know there was anybody out there that loved their bosses fucking enough to want to fucking create or commit a crime for them, especially such a stupid one. I have worked at a U-Haul before, and it was actually one in Oregon. And it was in 2015-ish. I forgot, there was some kind of fuel thing going on, and prices were up high. Terrible toaster bath Tuesday. And
it's Wednesday, Connor. That's hard. What a Cherevishi.
Live, laugh, tub, toaster. I anyway, there was a rash of people because so on a and I know because I was a mechanic for U-Haul, so I would drop their tanks quite often, and I had to because
Yeah.
there was a rash of gas stealing and people because you can't just put a tube down in there and get the gas because there's that screen that won't let the tube go in there. People
Oh,
would
okay, gotcha.
fucking put a hole in the bottom of the tank and let it drain out. Or what a lot of
I
people
think
don't
it's a
know.
much smarter way to do it.
Yeah, well, that was a lot of things, but see, it caused even more of a problem because then you're sitting there having to fucking drop multiple tanks and replace them.
Yeah.
It got pretty shitty, but
It causes
yeah,
problems for you, not them.
yeah,
I mean, I think that's what I would do is just carry my DeWalt drill on me, punch a hole in the bottom of it, put a fucking, a gas container in there, let it all fill into my gas tank. And now,
there
granted,
is. So I live in a rural area, and I was filling up gas the other week, and there was a dude, old crusty freaking redneck, pulls up in his truck, and he's in the driver's seat, and his son gets out of the passenger seat to go around and start putting gas in the truck. And I'm sitting there filling my car. I look over, and the old guy in the driver's seat's lighting up a cigarette. I'm like, "You're a fucking moron! What are you doing?" It was one of those times where I got in not a shouting match. There was no match. Only I shouted. And but I didn't like yell like a kid or anything. I was like, man, you're a fucking moron, dude. You're not supposed to be doing that shit. And he's looking at me like I'm some kind of like fucking triggered little Karen kid that I'm crying over. So it's like I'm not. I get it, people. There are things to complain. There are things to complain about, and the safety of everybody in the vicinity of a gas pump is definitely fucking one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do kind of come across a little Karen-y, but you do have a valid point. You say you're not a Karen. Why is this fucking dude yelling at me? I just want to enjoy my fucking Marlboro, man. Let me live my life.
Like I
Live
won't
your life
yell at
fucking
somebody
over there, jackass.
I mean, I don't get upset about people smoking cigarettes around me if we're outside somewhere, whatever.
Yeah.
It's your right. If I'm in a place where it's allowed, it is what it is. But the gas pump, god damn it, I will break out my Karen card and I will fucking say something.
I'll say my pumping. Remember back in the day when cell phones first came out and they're like, don't use your cell phone at the gas pump. The static electricity will blow you up. It's like, what?
Yeah, that's some ridiculous stuff right there. But the cigarette thing is definitely a real thing that can happen.
I would if they were still alive. Unfortunately, that dolphin manatee accident that happened to Mark and Brian. R.I.P. Mark and Brian. Gone and forgotten. I mean, not forgotten. No. Poor Mark and Brian. That's why they put the signs up. Don't molest the manatees.
This is true. This is true. Don't essay a manatee.
Yeah, they got gang banged to death by a pack of rabid, raping dolphins. Prison style. Oh, hell of a way to go, boys. R.I.P. Rest in power, my friends. Rest in power.
Bong rip.
Anyway, so this lady, what the hell was her goddamn name? Jennifer. Well, Jennifer over here. Not only she faces the 2 charges of arson, but she's also being charged with 1st-degree criminal mischief and reckless burning.
It got me one off guard.
R.I.P. Brian.
Oh man, we're gonna start having a fucking battle of the podcast. Shots fired.
Yeah,
that's why. That's why we have a swashbuckling garden gnome. So we're good.
Mm-hmm. Swashbuckling pirate gnome.
This is lead us in the battle.
This is not the first time someone was caught on camera siphoning gas from U-Haul in Oregon. It happened a couple of years ago, and the guy who was doing it and smoking while siphoning gas actually caught on fire. So, like, remember, this is why we don't light fire around gas, and don't smoke at the gas station, especially while you're siphoning gas. All right,
Vaping is okay though. Vaping is okay.
Yeah, vaping is perfectly okay. And you can be on your phone. It's okay. You can be on your cell phone. I promise you. But I promise you, if you smoke, you're gonna blow your shit up and blow everybody else's shit up.
I'm picturing Jeff filling up his car with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, watching X and XX. Fuck you, I'm a rebel.
Yeah. Next thing you see is Jeff reenacting the scene from Talladega Nights. I'm on fire! Help me, Tom Cruise! Help me!
Oh shit.
Well, it's all right. What the hell? What are you gonna do about it? Help me, Tom Cruise! I'm on fire! You are not on fire, Jeff. I'm on fire. Anyways, so, well, if you do, in other news, if you do, ladies and gentlemen, want to unalive yourself, there's better ways to go about it rather than smoking at the gas pump. And a company has come out with a controversial new suicide pod dubbed the Tesla of euthanasia to be used for the first time. Wait,
hold on. Rewind. You broke. What are we talking about? Tesla came out with a coffin?
No. A controversial suicide pod dubbed the Tesla of euthanasia to be used for the first time. Wait, she's got a cut. Nah, where's my light?
Oh,
you know what? That's definitely a Jeff.
I got you. Oh,
so Sarco, I guess this is the company. A 3D printed capsule was unveiled at the Venice Design Festival back in 2019. Now, this story just came out about a week ago. And reportedly, it offers a painless death within 10 minutes of entering with a push of a button. It works by flooding the chamber with nitrogen, which reduces oxygen levels so fast that the person inside loses consciousness within the first minute. And then the person will have a peaceful, even euphoric death within 10 minutes, according to the company's site.
So I have a used refrigerator if anybody needs to. Why print a plastic coffin out when you just use your refrigerator? I'm just saying.
And actually, I will actually post this up on social media.
Here's a revolutionary way to freaking kill yourself. So put yourself in a box and suffocate.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing the modernization of that at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot a couple things and I'm gonna put me together a little picture and I'll put it up on social media so everybody can see it. But I will show you guys that are watching.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see a picture of this.
The Tesla of euthanasia. Come on, fucker, work for me. So this is what it looks like.
Hold on, bring my screen up a little bit more.
It kind of looks like the space shuttle that they put Kal-El in when they sent him from Krypton to Earth.
Am I killing myself, or am I going to wake up on another planet in fucking 5,000 years? I don't know.
But I mean, check it out. There's the inside, man. It looks a little nice and cozy.
Like, I'm not committing myself. I'm not committing suicide. I'm jumping in the escape pod from reality.
Let me off this ride. I'm done. Yeah,
it's an escape pod.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna screenshot a couple pictures here and chop and screw them, if you will, and I'll post it up on social media so everybody can get a look at it.
That's an interesting question. Why is my show? There it goes. If it's community, then who is the poor guy who has to clean it? I want to die sanitary. Yeah, that's a good point because when you die, it's a thing that you lose control of your waste
Yeah.
faculties, and if that's the case, God dang it, if that's the case, why won't this message go away? I'm having the hardest time with my laptop tonight. Like, there it goes. Anyway, yeah. Now, is it like, is it a an unalive capsule / coffin, or you just get in, kill yourself, and they bury you right away, or is it reusable for the next person?
I think it's reusable. So it says the futuristic looking contraption developed by Pro Euthanasia Group is meant to reduce a person's dependence on doctors and suicide assistance organizations and give an alternative option to the existing legal methods. So apparently, voluntary assisted suicide is actually legal in Switzerland.
It is in
However,
Canada,
blah, 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 blah.
However,
it says that assisting suicide is a crime done for selfish reasons. Whoever from selfish motives induces another person to commit suicide or aids him in it shall be confined in the penitentiary. So they say it's legal, but I guess it's not. It's legal, but it's illegal at the same time.
It sounds like it's legal to off yourself, but it's not legal to help somebody do it.
But I mean, they said voluntary assisted suicide is legal in Switzerland. However, according to Article 115 of the Swiss Criminal Code, states that assisting suicide is a crime done for so selfish reasons. So, like, if you're gonna inherit grandpa's fucking money, and grandpa, we should have pulled the plugs on him like months ago, and the old fucker won't die. I'm talking to you, Jimmy goddamn Carter. I need the death pool points, all right? Fucking, you've had a good run, buddy. It's time to go. But yeah, if you go in there and like, all right, grandpa, it's time to go, and you smother them so you get your inheritance, I guess that would be selfish reasons. But
yeah,
so whoever from selfish motive induces another person to commit suicide or aids them in it shall be confined in the penitentiary for not over 5 years. Not bad. You can unalive somebody and not even do 5 years of jail time in Switzerland.
What's up, BS? How you doing, man?
What up, BS? Yeah. Authorities in Switzerland have suggested that the device should be banned, and anyone using it to assist in someone else's death could face jail time. Blah, 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 blah. The pods are activated by a button, blink gesture, or voice control. Oh, God forbid you have uncontrollable like blinking syndrome. I don't even know if that's a real thing. But you get inside the pod and you change your mind, but you can't stop yourself from blinking.
I'm sitting there imagining myself laying there. Alexa, kill me.
Shut up, Connor, you son of a bitch.
Alexa, take me off this mortal plane. Hit the evacuation button, Alexa.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't think I can complete that.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. I do not understand you.
That goes against my programming. Oh shit.
So they have the
Connor,
blink gesture.
My Alexa just grabbed a knife. He's calling from inside the house.
Yeah. In breaking news, a small podcast that goes by the name of What the Fuck News just caused mass deaths across the world by Alexa.
Right. Conspiracy to attempt murder. I'm stuck on the toilet with no shit tickets. Use the 3 seashells. Come on now.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on. You might be too young to understand that reference.
I just realized that, Connor is much younger than we are. But if he gets that reference, he gets a lot of extra fucking cool points.
Right, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, it says the pods can be activated by blink, button, or gesture. or voice control for those who cannot vocally communicate due to severe illness or mobility issues. The pod can be, I mean, they just, the pod can be activated through eye movement. They are really like, all right, it's time to get rid of these goddamn people who don't.
Blink once to kill yourself, blink twice. Like, nah, never mind. I changed my mind. But what the fuck? 3 seashells are funny as fucking that. That movie. Oh,
Blink
it
once
is
for
funny.
English. Blink once
Yeah,
for
it is
English.
funny.
Blink twice for Spanish. I just want to die.
You're trying to off yourself, and you got to call into like some automated messaging system. You're like hanging up 5 times, restarting, keep sending you to the wrong fucking
You
department.
get Travis. You get Travis, who sounds like he's from Turkestan. It's like I don't think your name is Travis, by the way, buddy.
Yes. You know what, John? Fucking that is an awesome movie. That's actually one of my favorite Stallone movies, and that's where I developed my Hollywood crush on Sandra Bullock. Don't judge me.
I love Sandra Bullock. I think she's fucking adorable. I think she's adorable. So the person can also choose a transparent pod window to see outside, so that you could go and take you to your favorite spot on the beach and prop you up, and you could just look out the window as the nitrogen fills and offs you.
That's kind of cool. Does it have cameras on the inside where you can broadcast yourself to family?
The euthanation process is filmed, and that footage is handed over to the court. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an idea for a live show.
This is my last podcast, guys. Start rolling out this escape pod looking fucking spaceship fucking shit and getting in. So it's been great knowing everyone.
Wow, check this out. To answer one of your questions, the pod is called Sarco, short for sarcophagus, and it doubles as a coffin and is made by biodegradable materials. So yes, there is no cleanup. They just
you go.
It really is like an escape pod.
That answers your question, Connor. You don't have to clean it. You just shit yourself, die, and get buried. Welcome to life and death. That's the end of it. You're born, you shit, you die.
Oh my God. In 2022, a review by the Massachusetts Institution of Technology found that if the device experienced a malfunction, the technology would fail to put the individual in an unconscious state, leading to a very, very painful death.
Well, that's a fucking, man, that's, I'm sitting there. That's just a very not triggering, but horrifying thought. You're sitting there in pain. There was a glitch in the mainframe. Fucking Elon Musk fucked shit up again. And next thing you know, you're toppled over after doing fucking a hit and run on the interstate. Fucking cruise control didn't work right.
Oh, man, alive. Well, you hear horror stories about that. Not that I give a damn about anybody who's on death row, but they're sentenced to die by lethal injection, and they don't get the right amount, or the machine doesn't pump the right in at the right time, and it's like and again, you're on death row. I honestly have no feelings for you at this point, because you obviously did something terrible to end up there. So when electrocutions didn't always kill somebody, and they'd have to flip the fucking switch again. I couldn't imagine being sentenced to death, strapped out in the electric chair, about to ride the white lightning, and they hit it, and you're just like, and then it stops, and you're still like, guys.
That felt like a battery on the tongue. What happened?
However, that did turn Ernest into a superhero, and Ernest goes to jail.
There was a horror movie based on that premise.
Yeah, Shocker. The Shocker.
Yeah, yep.
That's a great movie. I love that movie. I did a remake of that, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I think that would be a good. I thought that was that had
that was
a lot of
late 80s, 90s.
Had a lot of untapped potential to be an actual franchise. I think if they were to redo it now. Shout out to DP. Dr. Pepper or Double Penetration?
0 out of 5 stars. I'm still here. Google review of the Sarco. 0 out of 5.
It didn't work. I tried killing myself, but it didn't work.
Yeah, that sucks,
And
but you
laid
can
in
end up like
pain.
Deadpool. Yeah, you
Oh,
could
shout
end
out
up
to
like yeah. Shout out to double penetration.
I didn't catch the
Now we-
first one about
now we know how
All I saw
Connor-
was DP.
Now we know how Connor really hurt his back in the military.
You know,
oh no, Candyman was scary as fuck.
I think it's still good though. I think I like the message behind it.
Let's go to this party and shit. Lewis is still on. Lewis is like, can somebody send me an address to this shit cult? I want to join.
Oh, BS! You're watching it from the beginning.
Oh, he's not watching. Live?
Yeah, he's on the not the beginning. He's on the part where we're talking about the nice. I popped into his. He had a live the other day. I popped in the comment section. But BS does more of like theological rebukes and shit like that. So.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to check him out.
Yeah.
We'll have to follow his way on our channel.
Okay.
Let's check it out. Now, Candyman was scary, but it was also one of those movies that was loosely based in reality, because there was back in the day there was an actual lady who was murdered, and it was in a neighborhood in Chicago. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a poor neighborhood. But she was a little off her rocker, and she had called the police and said, and this is a lady who made constant calls, so they just kind of were like, whatever, we'll get there when we get there. But she was saying there was somebody behind the wall in her mirror at her apartment. Well, when they finally got around, when they went to go check on her, they went to open her apartment door. They couldn't open it, so they had to like forcefully open it up, and she was dead on the floor. She had been murdered pretty viciously, as and come to find out that there were passageways between the apartments, and that there was literally somebody behind her bathroom mirror that she could hear, and they came in and killed her. So that Candyman movie is kind of loosely based on that crime. Sorry, I'm a true crime serial killer junkie. So
the real stories that horror movies are based off of, I think, to me, are more scary than the actual fictional horror stories themselves, because it did happen.
Mm-hmm.
So Hellraiser used to give me nightmares as well, but my age was single digits. Yeah.
Hellraiser was another great one, man.
What'd you think of the remake? I know this isn't movie time. We're doing what the fuck news, and you still got a penis story, don't you? But
I got a couple of them.
What'd you think of the remake?
I haven't watched it yet because, all right, I know I'm going to catch grief for this, but it is what it is. You don't have to remake a movie and put a woman into the fucking lead.
No, so
because they made Pinhead a woman, and there's one on Prime or something.
But see, that's the thing. Even in the original ones, Pinhead wasn't a man or a woman. They're Cenobite. Yeah, they're Cenobites. They have no gender. They're genderless. That's the whole. A Cenobite's whole is genderless. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother.
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. I'm still debating it. I'm still debating it because I love the Hellraiser series. Yeah. I thought it was great. I thought it was a mind fuck. And I was a kid when I grew up on horror movies. That might be why I'm a little off upstairs, and I love like true crime and serial killers and all that. But I have it saved. It's on my watch list, so I do want to watch it. Yeah. I'm just hesitant because I'm like, man, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like
I think you're letting the social zeitgeist corrupt your biases there. You know what I mean?
Fucking words that confuse me. Now I'm angry and scared.
No,
I'm gonna call you a liberal snowflake. Go back to your safe spot.
I'm definitely not a liberal. Color. I'm not farther left than the liberal.
No.
We all know this.
No,
No,
I
but,
think I don't think it's that. I think it's more because growing up and watching horror movies, the bad guys were always like
Mhm.
these big imposing, like Jason. You know what I mean? Like, Jason Voorhees was always this big mountain of a monster.
Mhm.
If they did a Jason remake and it's like a chick who 5 foot nothing, and it's like it's really not all that terrifying.
Yeah,
like, I feel like I
yeah.
could just be like, yeah, okay, I guess I'm just gonna pick you up and body slam you and hit you with the Macho Man elbow, and But
I get where you're coming from when it comes. It's
now, if they put my girl in there, Gina Carano as Pinhead, that would be terrifying because she
I'm
scares me.
not a big fan of hers. But anyway, God, we're going down this freaking rabbit hole, and we're forgetting about the real important stories like penises.
Penises.
Later, Connor.
We do have to have a movie night on here one night. Maybe we'll do a what the fuck movie night and we can talk movies and their remakes, because there's some movie remakes that'll really make you go, what the fuck?
So I was thinking
Peace
of
out,
doing
Connor.
something. I was thinking about doing something like that. What's up, Arliss? But
What's
doing
going
like
on, Arliss?
there's those
Or
fan
we do it on your
fiction.
show.
That's what I was thinking. There's these
Mhm.
fan fiction movies. There's some good ones and there's some really shitty ones out there too. And I've been thinking about maybe playing like they go anywhere from like 5 minutes to like a whole hour, but doing like some of the shorter ones and kind of doing like a critique or a roast or some shit like that.
There's some really good fan made movies out there. No, that'd be cool. James Luker, and I've had several other people tell me, he was getting on me yesterday. He was like, dude, you should do reaction videos to like music. And like I was like, yeah, you're not the first person who's told me that. We were talking a little bit this morning. He's like, seriously, you should do it. And I was like, I could do that especially with the amount of artists that I've interviewed and just react to their new shit. But then also, what happens if I like the person and they drop something really shitty and it's just like,
react to musicians of genres you don't typically listen to. Or
that's tough because I basically listen to everything.
Fair enough.
No. I think most of the artists I've interviewed, they would appreciate honesty, and to be 100% real with you, I don't think they would get upset. I think they would appreciate honesty. I just got to find time. But now that the kids are in school, I might have time. Anyways, that's a discussion for another. We'll talk about this on Saturday. This is a Saturday conversation.
Such a good episode. So many ideas.
Yeah. I know that we'll forget by Saturday. That's your guys' job in the chatters box. Don't let us forget on Saturday. We can come back to the movie talk. We can come back because that's what Saturday is. We can come back to the reaction talk and all that stuff. That's your guys' job in the chatters box. You got homework this week. No, we gotta get ready to wrap this bad boy up. Let's go ahead. I got a couple. We've been doing from BuzzFeed 17 penis horror stories guaranteed to make you laugh. Where are we at here? I know I had one. There we go.
Some nights my dogs just want so much attention.
Yeah.
Red pepper. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to take off the headphones. What did I miss?
No, you're good. You're good. I was just saying, we were doing from BuzzFeed the 17 penis horror stories guaranteed to make you laugh. And I was kind of looking over this one. It's kind of a long one, so maybe I'll just do one tonight. But, whatever the heck this is what it says. Cons Pretty wrote in that things felt a little wetter than usual when my boyfriend and I were fooling around, but I assumed we were just extra horny. He looked down and asked if I was on my period. I wasn't, but when he pulled out, there was blood everywhere. We noticed the blood was coming from his penis. We grabbed a towel and put pressure on it to stop the bleeding. It stopped, and we realized his frenulum had snapped. I guess that's that little thing right under your helmet, I'm assuming. So we went to the hospital. While we were in the waiting room, I felt a rush of liquid come out of my vagina. Since we hadn't immediately stopped having sex, he basically filled me with blood. I was, of course, wearing a white skirt.
Oh,
Oh,
that's like I got nothing but sympathy and empathy for that, for an issue like that. Like, oh fuck, it snapped.
yeah, like I guess that I think that's what that is. I don't know. I would assume because that would be the only. I mean, I have one, and I've had one for 43 years, but I'm not an expert on a penis.
That one's bad. Yeah, that's definitely that one's a bad day for sure.
That is a bad day. Oh my God! Hold on a second. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this one, and then we'll play music and get the fuck out of here.
Does it have anything to do with poop? I worked in poop tonight, so you can work in the penis.
Apparently, I'm working in penis and blood tonight. The pesky tampon. Lauren writes in. It says I was really horny, so I drove 45 minutes to my ex's house to have sex. The next morning, I realized I never took my tampon out. I proceeded to stick my fingers as far up as possible, but his penis was so big that it pushed it too far up. After 30 minutes, I gave up and called the guy asking for a favor. I went to his work, locked the door, pulled out some medical gloves and a towel, spread my legs on his desk so he could pull the tampon out. He fished around for about 15 minutes and finally got it out.
Why don't you go to the doctor?
They have doctors that specialize in that
That's
area.
what I'm saying. Why don't you go to the doctor? They got the proper tools. Like there's a tool for the job, and your friend's not probably gonna have it unless he's a mechanic and it's in Jeff's garage and he's got.
Yeah, I was gonna say you show up at my work. I got an extra long, those long needle nose pliers with the curve in them. I'm going in.
I would just think you'd go to the doctor.
Oh yeah, like go to your OB/GYN. I don't know. Go to the hospital. Go to a fucking professional, lady. Shout out to homeboy. Apparently she was dating the French pole vaulter. But did you guys hear that he got okay? I forgot when we talked about the Olympics, the French pole vaulter. It wasn't that. It was like last week, wasn't it? Saturday. It was Saturday night we were talking about it.
So everybody knows about the French pole vaulter that got disqualified because his junk went to pole and all that.
Yeah.
He got approached with a porn contract.
I did hear about that. I was I meant to bring that up tonight. Good call. Good save. Yes. I meant to bring that up today. Yeah, I did hear about that. Like, of course he did. Why not? Homie, take it.
Oh man, Pole Position would be the name of the fucking movie.
Yes, common sense is not all that Pole Position. We ain't talking about the old arcade game, if you know what I mean.
Not at all.
We met our mandatory penis requirement for the night.
It's only 2 penises are the required mandatory amount of penises in one night is 2. Yeah. So see, I was right about the DP earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta get at least one out there every Wednesday night. Maybe sometimes if they're shorter stories. Actually, I can give you a third one. I'll give you a third one because this is real short.
It's a penis story. It's short.
The dismembered member.
That's why it's short.
Yes. Drake writes in, he says, I had to drive my college roommate to the hospital after he broke his penis in the shower. He was with his girlfriend in the shower, and apparently he thrusted too hard. Sounds like a painful experience for both of them, unless you can completely missed and hit the wall. They don't really dive into details, but
I know it's like, did he thrust and slip, lose his footing, and like,
yeah,
pegged the wall instead, or like, God forbid, he fell out of the bathtub onto the floor. There's just a lot of interpretation left there.
At the end of the day, it was a broken penis, and that's all we needed.
True, very true.
I hope to God I never have to experience that. How do you fix a broken penis? Do you put a cast on it? Could you imagine being in the emergency room and then put one of those hard casts, like when you break your arm or leg? And then also, could you go around and have all your buddies sign it, or would that be gay?
I'm thinking about you're out on a camping trip and you have nothing but like a splint, like made from a fucking twig and shoelaces. Caveman ED.
We're gonna have to make this work until we can get back to civilization. I'm just saying, how do you fix a broken penis at the end of the day? Do you just? I mean, again, if you do get a hard cast, is it gay if you go around and let your buddies?
Well, there's no actual bone, so I'm assuming you just like it's like a torn muscle.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's all like muscle and stuff down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said, I've had one for 43 years. It don't make me an expert on it.
This is true.
I know what to do.
He's an expert on his cock.
Yeah, I know what to do for pleasure, and I know what to do, or I know what not to do because it causes pain. But outside of that, I don't really know anything else.
This was never covered in self-aid buddy care in the Air Force. What the fuck?
Yeah. I've been first aid certified for many years. I've never had to go through the broken penis course. So
you're choking on a fucking chicken bone. I can give you the Heimlich, but man, if you break your dick, you're on your own. You're on your own.
You're on your own, buddy. I just remembered I have a shit cult meeting I have to get to. I can't help you there.
I got anything else to do but this.
Yeah. I gotta go eat. So I gotta go eat father's shit. Sorry. Can't help you.
Sprinkled with dead skin cells.
Yeah. How do you get to dead cells? Did you get like what you remember those penny eggs that they used to have for your feet? You'd like scrape the calluses and stuff, and it would all collect in like this little egg, so you could dump it out, so you didn't have like dead skin all over your floor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think Ed Gein used that as human flour and would bake cakes with it. Yeah.
I don't think Ed Gein was a cannibal, was he?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make this as gross as possible at the moment because it seems like it's just going in that direction.
Does that make you a cannibal if you only eat dead skin cells?
I mean, technically, yeah. Yeah. I guess if you ate human hair, you'd be technically a cannibal too. I mean, it's human parts.
What do you think? Like a bunch of hair and put it into a pasta dish and put spaghetti on it and like spaghetti sauce?
Yeah. Shit, yeah, man.
Well, Jeff's the spaghetti expert. We'll ask him when he comes back.
Bean sprouts, man. No, I'm just wow, this has been this episode should be required to have a puke bucket when you watch it.
Yeah.
Or listen to it.
We're gonna get our first hate mail ever. Can we not let Blaze and Glick do shows together anymore when they're alone, unsupervised?
Dear Nonsensical Network, What the Fuck News. As I was driving down the road the other day, I was listening to your podcast and I was so offended and taken aback about what you said about poop and skin cells. And I actually rear-ended the person in front of me and caused a whole pile up. Well, anyway, lawsuit.
Yeah, lawsuit. We demand that Glick and Blaze are no longer left unsupervised.
No. After the lawsuit, we have to have a warning sign put on us.
Some legal guy comes on before every show. It does like a whole warning monologue before every show starts.
The whole PSA. All right, kids, remember you don't smoke cigarettes while you're filling up your gas or while you're stealing from U-Haul, and you don't listen to What the Fuck News while you drive. Okay, we're all good.
Do not eat shit cream cones.
What is going on tonight?
I think it's high time we shut the door on this one and get the flock out of here.
I think so. You know what today's all right, audience. Today's show is brought to you by the word scatology. There we go.
Scatology.
Yes.
Apparently, we might not have a meteorologist yet, but we have a scatologist on our show.
Ooh. That's a weird job title. What do you do? Scatologist. What is that? Don't ask.
Maybe that's your new job on Wednesday nights. You have to bring us one shit story a week.
I'll just like pop in for like 2 minutes, run down a whole scatology article, like piece of flush me out. And as I leave, just hit the flush sound. Oh, okay. We have gone off the rails tonight, guys.
All right, let's.
I love it.
Let's play some music and then get our final thoughts and get the flock out of here. Hold on, I got so again. Apologies to everybody who tuned in last night and to James. I know he was having some internet issues on his end. No worries, it happens. We're going to have James back on Glick's House of Music on September 10th. We'll get that interview done. We'll knock that out, and it'll be a good show. It'll be worth the wait because we might have some surprises and some announcements to make when he comes back. So everything happens for a reason, But we'll make that interview happen. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get him into the rotation on the shows, and I've got his newest song, James Luker with Blacked Out. Check him out on all the socials and whatnot at James Luker Music. Go show him some love and let him know we sent you. We'll be right back.
Burning up back roads, I'm a bad out of hell. Trouble should be my last name. Ain't no doubt, girl, I'ma let you down. I'ma screw this up like everything else. Sometimes I wonder why the hell you even stuck around. Cause I get blacked out after more than a couple rounds. Drunk drive these horses all over town. Smile in my mugshot. Some say I'm Johnny Cash. I can flip a switch when I'm pissed off, man. Girl, I know I'm never gonna learn. When I get blacked out, I just crash and burn. I just crash and burn. Drinking bottles and pouring out some rounds, drinking and smoking till my heart gives out. Yeah, guess I've always lived in the flame. Learned from a young age how to drown the pain. I don't think I'm ever gonna change. Trust me when I say you don't want my last name. Don't get attached if I were you. I would leave and never look back. Cause I get blacked out after more than a couple rounds. Drunk drive these horses all over town. Run from the law, get locked up, crack a smile in my mugshot. Some say I'm Johnny Cash. I can flip a switch when I'm pissed off, man. Girl, I know I'm never gonna learn. When I get blacked out, I just crash and burn. It's in my last name, got Jack D and a lot of THC. Praying I'll wrap this whole 3 around a tree. Cause I get back down after more than a couple rounds. Drunk drive these horses all over town. Run from the law, get locked up, crooked smile in my moonshine. Some say I'm Johnny Cash. I can flip a switch when I'm pissed off, man. Girl, I know I'm never gonna learn. When I get blacked out, I just crash and burn. I just crash and burn. Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Oh, James Luker. Blacked Out. That's his newest song. Gotta show him some love, y'all. I love that line. And that song. Some say I'm Johnny Cash. I can flip a switch when I get pissed off, man. I fucking love that line, and I don't know why. I just really do. That's a hell of a song. That's a cool fucking song right there. Oh man, we appreciate y'all being here. We appreciate y'all listening, replay viewers. Thanks for checking it out. Hopefully you enjoyed this this train wreck of a show, if you will.
Nah.
Not really a train wreck. Yeah, it was a good show. It was just all the more proof why Blaze and I should not be unsupervised. Left to our own devices.
Yes.
Hey, Blaze, I got an idea. Hey, I'm in. Say no more, Glick. But we do appreciate y'all listening. Shout out to the Chatters Box. You guys were awesome as usual. You guys in there doing your thing. We appreciate you being here. If you're not already, go ahead and go give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share. We are on all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. Shows are live Monday through Sunday on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook.
I got to step out a
You guys
moment. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You can follow us on all the social or join us live and interact with the show in the Chatters Box. We obviously keep you guys engaged in the show and all that fun stuff. And then you can also listen to us anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at, all at the Nonsensical Network, or simply go to bio.link/Nonsensical Network. Real quick rundown of the shows. Monday night is Men Caring for Men. It's a men's mental health podcast. And, we get together and discuss things that are going on with revolves around men's mental health. Sometimes we have guests pop up. We just started doing a thing. It's an open panel on Monday nights. We drop the link in there and invite any man who wants to come in and take part of the conversation and or get some shit off of his chest if he'd like. I'll give you that opportunity on Monday nights. Tuesdays is Glick's House of Music. It's myself hanging out with musicians, local up-and-coming artists. Putting a spotlight on them, giving them their little time to shine, and introducing you guys to these brand new artists that are doing their thing. This week I have an artist coming up this coming Tuesday. Let's see what I got going on. Yes.
All right. Sorry about that.
There's a reason why I have a calendar, because I couldn't keep track of my guests. I have actually this Tuesday night is kind of a big deal. How's it going, Hans? Appreciate you. This Tuesday night is actually kind of a big deal because it is the lead up to the Labor Day weekend shows with the Southern Outlaws Band, which Saturday night I will be there with Arliss and the guys, the Southern Outlaws Band, and Joshua Lee Nelson will be their opening act. And then I will be on the mic on stage doing God knows what, doing some MCing and whatnot. But we're doing a show this Tuesday night with Arliss and maybe a couple of the other guys from the band as well. And potentially Joshua Lee Nelson will be coming on with us as well. So we'll be talking about the event, talking about what's going on, shouting out some of the sponsors and everything like that. But it is a show for the disabled veterans, charity event. So definitely honored to be a part of that, and with two kick-ass music acts as well. So come out and have a good time. It's gonna be good food, good drinks, and good fucking music. What more could you ask for? Wednesday nights is What the Fuck News, this here show right here, where if it's in the news and it makes us say what the fuck, we're going to talk about it. And hopefully it'll make you say what the fuck as well. Thursday nights is the guy back here who's behind me dancing around being all impatiently. Cash's Corner. It's me and Cash, or Cash and myself, because it's his show. He's the as he likes to remind me. It's wrestling talk. We're going to be talking whatever wrestling. Just get together, father-son duo, degeneration glick, if you will, and doing some wrestling talk. Friday nights is Whose Argument Is It Anyways with Blaze. This Friday night, he's going to have himself a little panel put together. They're going to be talking Deadpool. There will be spoilers. Just so you know in advance, there will be spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, I recommend you go out and watch it as quick as you possibly can. Or whatever. Or just deal with the spoilers. And then Saturday nights is not nonsense. It's the foundation, the cornerstone of the network. It is unhinged, unapologetic, complete and total anarchy. We drop the link in the chatters box. We call it the Open Door Challenge. Basically, we challenge you guys to hit that link and come up on and hang out with us. All we ask is that you turn your camera on and please put your fucking peckers away. Yes, I have to ask that because we've unfortunately seen too many peckers. And then we wind the week down on Sundays with Jeff's Garage, with Jeff and Benji. And they're talking about cars and shit. If it fits in the garage and it's got a motor, they're going to talk about it. That is our week full of shows as of right now. Hopefully down the road we'll add more shows. And then I'm going to have to do a pre-recorded video so that I can rattle off all the shows. But that's all at the Nonsensical Network or bio.link/Nonsensical Network. Just give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share if you'd be so kind. We just greatly appreciate that. What?
So,
What?
you know what you should do with all your shows?
What should I do, Cash? Please tell me.
You should just rub them all up, put them in one show, and like just go to just like go to each one. Go to each topic of them.
Oh, we should just make one big show that's all the shows combined. That'd be like a 14-hour show.
Oh man, break out the caffeine pills for that.
So
Yeah, I would take podcasting advice from my 11-year-old. Whatever.
I know there's something about this.
He knows a little something about business, apparently.
There he goes.
He got a little bit of an ego on him. I don't know where he gets that from.
Yeah.
Anywho, Blaze, is there any final thoughts or anything you want to leave the people with before we leave?
Yeah, when it's break time, actually go use the bathroom. Don't sit here and roam on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some good, solid fucking advice right there, Blaze.
Oh, I ignored it. That's why I had to run away real quick. And then I get back, and then the internet dropped on me. Fucking weird.
Yeah, I've seen that. Well, Blaze said, "Fuck you, Blake. I'm out." Fuck you and your horse shit.
Other than that, no, I don't have anything.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the news of fuckery or what the fuck or whatever as we see it. And remember, if some guy calls himself father and offers you an ice cream cone with white sprinkles on it and says it's chocolate with white sprinkles, just know it's shit in human skin.
Scatology.
Also, keep your thrust game to a minimum.